It is 3 o'clock Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. I'll call this meeting to order. The Board of Public Works, City Council Chambers, Peru, Indiana. Can we have a roll call, please?
John Sturk.
Here.
Eric McCoy.
Here.
Bruce Carson.
Here.
Thank you. First order of business is reading and approving of the minutes from November 5th, 2024.
I would make a motion that we suspend the reading and approve the minutes as written.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next order of business is the approval of claims. Payment of claims from November 19th in the amount of $355,447.74. In discussion regarding the payment of claims.
I'd make a motion that we pay or approve the payment of the claims for November 19th for $355,447.74.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next order of business is payment of claims from November 19th in the amount of $14,264.65. Any discussion about this second payment of claims?
I make a motion that we approve the payment of the claims for the add-on claims from November 19th for $14,264.65.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next item is the regular payroll from November 15th, the amount of $220,084.39. Discussion about regular payroll.
I would make a motion that we approve the payment of the regular payroll from November 15th for $220,084.39.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Last item under approval of claims is the HSA biannual prorated pay from November 20th, the amount of $368.50. Any discussion regarding HSA biannual prorated pay?
I make a motion that we approve the payment of the HSA biannual prorated pay from November 20th for $368.50.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Under old business, seeing none, we'll move to new business. We have a request for the Relay of Life is requesting use of the First Farmers Bank and Trust Amphitheater on May 17, 2025 for the yearly Relay for Life event. This will be a dinner, a walk, and a car show. The request to use the facilities to include water, electric, and lights and restrooms, requesting all fees be waived for this use. Can you come forward, please? It's it's painless.
Sitting there. How are you?
Good.
This is our yearly event that we always do for Relay for Life for the American Cancer Society. In years past, we've either used the River Walkway or the Amphitheater, basically just asking for us to have all the fees not to be able to have to pay because we are a non-for-profit organization. It's a big event that we do every year just to raise money for cancer awareness.
How many years have you done this? Roughly?
10? I've done it 12. I was going to say 10 to 12 years, yes.
Okay.
And we've used always some part of the parks, whether it's been the River Walkway or the Amphitheater. Last year we did use part of the River Walkway, plus we actually had it at the Riverview Event Center. but they scheduled a wedding. So we're going to, and since now everything's paved and everything down there, so it makes it much more better for handicap accessibility because a lot of the people are battling cancer. So we are going to, that's why we want to come back down to the amphitheater.
And what's the walk? Where do you walk, just in the park?
Yeah,
Around the
just, it'll
park?
be just that path that you have that's right there around the amphitheater itself.
Okay.
We have entertainment, we walk. I try to keep somebody on the track at all times just to bring awareness to cancer. Teams will set up tents. We'll actually have another big tent. I've worked several years in a row with Cliff, and he's been really good about helping me get everything ready down there. So, and then dinner will be in a big tent for survivors.
And have you had a car show there before?
This will be the first time that we've done a car show there. We've done one on the River Walkway. So this will be something new for us, and we're hoping, our fingers crossed, is that we're going to plan on intertwining with Terry Turnbull and that group that have been doing the cruise-in downtown. So I'll actually have a car show first, and then they'll do their cruise-in on that same day.
Okay.
So that's kind of our thought process.
Is the car show going to be on the grass area or in the parking lot? What are your plans for that?
Idea would be the grass area.
The idea would be the grass area.
Okay.
That way we would have the actual parking lot available for people to actually park in and then come to the actual event itself.
Okay.
So maybe around the actual, because kind of like what you guys did with the Halloween a couple years ago or last year, I think it was the Halloween.
Trunk or treat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the same concept that you had walked around that.
Okay.
How many people do you anticipate?
It depends. If we bring the car show, I'm sure that's going to bring a lot more, we hope. But as far as like survivors with our survivor dinner, it can range anywhere between 20 to 50, maybe sometimes 100. It just depends on
Depends on
weather
the
and how
weather,
people are, feeling to come out. So
That's cool.
we're hoping to bring back to the amphitheater because just the fact that we have more space and that we'll be able to do the car show, that maybe to bring more people in.
When you're talking about entertainment, are you going to have a singer, a band?
We have a DJ that does all day, and then
Okay.
we actually have a couple different groups that will perform in the evening. Just small little bands, a
Sure.
single person. Kyle, there at the Courthouse Johnson, he'll come and sing for a couple hours for us.
All right. Certificate of insurance? Do we have a certificate of insurance?
I do not yet.
Okay. Is that something you could provide?
I can, we've never have, but sure.
Yeah, it just would list the city of Peru
Okay.
as additionally insured.
Did I fill something out?
You've got the waiver.
Okay. As I
Okay.
say, I thought I filled something out, but yes, I can provide from the American Cancer Society.
Thank you. We would need that to go along with this request.
Okay. I think they do provide that in our packet, day of packet that we use that has all of our emergency things and everything inside that packet. So I'll go back and find last year's. and
Okay.
If not, I
And
can.
we certainly have time.
Yes, we do.
So,
We just like to get it on the books so then that way we're
Yeah.
taken care of and we actually have the spot and the location to start reserving things.
any other questions regarding the request?
So do we want to approve this or wait until we get the certificate? or-
That will definitely come from American Cancer Society. It won't
Yeah.
take them very long to
Yeah.
get that. I mean,
Mhm.
they're pretty easy about getting things to us. Anytime that I needed like a tax exempt number or anything, they're, send it right away,
Sure.
so.
Well, the approval of this will be pending the certificate of
Okay.
insurance.
Okay,
We can move forward with this today, pending that you providing the certificate of insurance,
okay.
at least 30 days before your event,
Okay.
so sometime in April. Is that possible?
Yep.
Okay. I would make a motion, we go ahead and approve your request, pending the approval and you providing the certificate of insurance for this event.
I'll second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on our list is a request by Chief Feller to approve the following policies. Policy 315, adult abuse. Policy 316, discriminatory harassment. Policy 317, missing persons. And Policy 318, public alerts. So this goes along with previous policies that you presented before the board?
Correct. The policies are pretty self-explanatory. We do not currently have a policy in place for investigating adult abuse or elderly abuse. So this will be something brand new that we have never had before. The discriminatory harassment basically mirrors, I think, the city's overall policy, but it enshrines it in our own policies as well and gives a little more clear guidelines that are specific to our department, especially as it relates to the chain, so to speak, of who you would report those issues to and how to properly do that. Missing persons, I believe, is also new, and the public alerts has to do with things like an amber alert, silver alert, blue alert, green alert. So we currently have stuff in our policies. This would replace that for amber alert, but some of the other newer alerts that have kind of come around over the last couple of years are not included, so that would kind of shore that end up for us as well.
Any questions for the chief regarding these new policies?
Mayor, I'd like to ask the chief a question. If, let's say we have knowledge of some adult abuse or elder abuse going on, do we contact dispatch or contact you directly, or what? How are we going to deal with that?
You would contact dispatch for that. They would obviously dispatch the appropriate agency. You can also contact Adult Protective Services as well. Very similar to child abuse. Either way, either agency is required by statute to initiate an investigation once we're alerted to the report of elder abuse or child abuse.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Pete.
For the missing person, I've always kind of heard that they have to be missing 24 hours,
No.
but that's not in there anywhere,
Correct.
so it doesn't matter.
You're correct. If you're missing, you're missing. So, but it does designate in there. I mean, there are certainly people who are believed to be missing, but they are folks who just don't want to be found. And so it outlines if they want to remain their location, if we're able to locate them and confirm their welfare, that if they want to maintain their anonymity as to where they are, we will accommodate that.
That's the only question I had.
Having read through these, I found nothing what I would consider out of the ordinary. Certainly from a police standpoint, there are policies that your officers use, but it seemed to be pretty well written. So I would make a motion that we approve the policies that Chief Feller has presented to us today for inclusion into your policy book?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Nothing further under new business. We'll move to communications. Is there any communication from the Board of Works? Any communication from department heads? Communication from the audience?
I'd like to pose a question.
Yes,
on
could
behalf-
you come up?
Yeah.
Please, Pete.
I'd like to pose, Peter Saidachny. I'd like to pose a question to the board on behalf of one of the residents in Oakdale, whose main concern is, what is the policy in terms of either parking a camper in the back of someone's yard? Is that legal or illegal?
Mayor,
So
I can answer
that's
that.
basically, I told him I'd check on it.
If
Yes,
it's on
Dustin.
gravel or some type of paved surface, there's not too much we can do about it, but if it's just sitting in the grass, it goes against ordinance.
Can't park on the grass,
You cannot park it on the grass.
but you can have it if it's on gravel, in the back of
It's on-
someone's yard.
Some type of solid surface or
Yeah.
gravel.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
But they can't live in it.
What's that?
But there can't be somebody living in it.
No, I understand, yeah.
Yeah,
But just to maybe keep it there temporarily, or,
just to store it there, yeah.
you know, okay, thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Anything else from the audience? I would like to welcome Eric McCoy to the Board of Works. This is his first meeting with us. And also to give thanks to Jim Walker for his service to the Board of Works over the last many months. He has moved on to a new location, so he is unable to serve. Eric is replacing him, and we're happy to have him. Seeing nothing more under communications, we'll go to adjournment. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.